Yes, honey, today we are learning how to install and style a custom unit. As you can see, my client has a lot of hair. That should never intimidate any of my ladies with a full head of hair. You can definitely still get a unit and wear wigs, and it be just as flat and just as, nice and neat looking as anyone with, maybe thinner or finer hair. So first things first, you figure out if your client wants a side or a middle part. You braid the hair in the direction that the part is. So my client wants a middle part, so of course I'm going to braid going right along and down the sides. And they don't have to be like super small braids, but just make them small enough so the wig can lay flat. Of course, the key component is on oiling your scalp. That is so important. So as you ladies are wearing these wigs, make sure you oil your scalp. I use Wild Growth in the white bottle. The yellow bottle is good too, but the white bottle is just, it's a little thicker. It sticks to the scalp a little more. The yellow bottle is a thinner kind of oil. It's the same product, but one is thicker and one is thinner. So we're just gonna sew these braids all the way up, and then we're gonna put the wig on. The way my wigs are made, you don't need a band or clips or anything because they fit really snug. This wig is using our Italian straight in a 5x5 HD closure. The HD closures are like so bomb because they're literally see-through. Like as you can see, I'm holding the closure on my hand, and it's like all scalp. So now, first things first, cutting the lace. When you cut the lace, you need to, don't cut like in a straight line across. You see how I'm cutting the kind of like jagged line? I've seen some ladies get scissors that have, the squiggly line scissors. Those are good to cut your lace with too. But you definitely don't want to cut like a straight line right across. Okay, so here's another very important part. Now we have to customize. So I did customize when I made the wig, but I never overdo it. I always do like just enough. That way when a client comes in, it's not overly plucked. So as you can see, I'm just separating the hair, and then I'm like plucking. So separate a line and pluck. So I don't pluck right in front of the hairline. I pluck behind it. That way it's not like, it takes down the chances of over plucking or the lace looking bald. Then I re-go over the part, kind of pluck that, make the part a little wider so it can be much more natural. Of course, the baby hair. I always use holding spray. Some people use edge control. I really don't care for edge control because it makes that cakey buildup. So I feel like holding spray is better. Spray a little holding spray right on the lace to kind of lay it down. She doesn't need it, but I like that extra crisp look. So spraying the holding spray on the hairline and like blow drying it down, that's a little trick that I learned to make the lace look like super invisible. Yes, honey, blow dry, blow dry, blow dry. She's so happy. I love when my clients are happy about getting their hair done. So as you can see, everything is like literally looking so invisible, and that's like the plus about HD frontals. Like, they're so natural looking. Here's the fun part. Time to curl. So usually what I use is the Hairmisses titanium flat irons when I want like tight curls. Yes, honey, they just glide. I love a nice 1.5 inch flat iron because it's so versatile. It's easy to straighten with and easy to curl with. Okay, so everything is nice, flat, gorgeous. And you can't even tell it's a wig. It's super cute. She also wanted custom color for her birthday. So I did like she didn't want a burgundy red, but like the traditional burgundy red, but she definitely wanted that nice burgundy red fall look. So I did like a pinch higher in the color, make it like burgundy but not too burgundy where it's too dark. Put a little pizzazz on it. Get into it. Get into the luster and the shine, honey. Yes. Okay, so next what you're going to do is you're going to part the hair in two spaces right down the middle. You know, that way you can curl one side and then curl the other side. I always spray just a little bit of oil sheen whenever flat ironing. That kind of helps get that extra little shine on the hair too, especially when it's hair that has just been washed and blow dried. And so we're just going to spiral right along the sides. Well, down the sides rather. And you're gonna do the same thing on both sides.
Everybody say it like, oh na na na, oh na 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 na. Everybody say, you the one to celebrate, yeah. You the one they never had, yeah. Oh yeah, all the problems you done had, yeah. Lead them broke fellas in the past, yeah. Oh yeah, girl you had good, but I could give you better. I'll have you thinking about forever. I'm like say, oh na na. Look what you done started. Look what you done started. Oh, nana. Oh, nana. Why you gotta act so naughty? Acting a fool. Oh, nana. Hey, about to spend all this cash. Oh, nana. Nana. If you keep shaking that. Oh, nana. Nana. Put your hands in the air if you're loving tonight. Oh, nana. Keep your hands in the air if you're spending the night. Oh, nana. Oh, nana. Lucky tonight. Everybody say, when we leave this party, you gon' love me tonight. Everybody say, you feeling lucky tonight, girl. When we leave this party, you gon' love me tonight. Oh, nah, nah, put your hands up. Put your hands in the air if you're loving tonight. Oh, nah, nah, nah. Keep your hands in the air if you're spending the night. Oh, nah, nah, nah. Oh, nah, nah, nah. Everybody say, oh, ooh, 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 na, 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 na. Hands in the air, na, 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 na. Hands in the air, na, na, na. Hands in the air, na, 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 na. Put your hands in the air, in the air. Trigger. Put your hands in the air. What's that on that beat? Oh, nana. Look what you done started. Oh, nana. Why you gotta act so naughty? Oh, nana. I'm about to spend all this cash. Oh, nana. If you keep shaking that. Oh, na na na. Put your hands in the air if you're loving tonight. Oh, na na na. Keep your hands in the air if you're spending the night. Oh, na na na. Oh, na 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 na. Everybody say it like. Oh, na na na. Oh, na 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 na. Everybody say. Baby, I'm the one you like, yeah. I'ma give you what you like, yeah. Oh yeah. I'ma give it to you right, yeah. Best time of your life, yeah. Oh yeah. Baby, when you ready, tell her wait, just get the check. Girl, I know you ready, I ain't even gotta check. You been through the worst, let me show you who the best. You know I'ma get you right, girl, them boys to the left, like. Oh, nana. Look what you done started. Oh, nana. Why you gotta act so naughty? Oh, nana. I'm about to spend all this cash. Oh, nana. If you keep shaking that. Oh, na na na. Put your hands in the air if you're loving tonight. Oh, na na na. Keep your hands in the air if you're spending the night. Oh, na na na. Oh, na 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 na. Everybody say it like. Oh, na na na. Oh, na 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 na. Everybody say. You the one to celebrate, yeah. You the one they never had, yeah. Oh yeah. All the problems you done had, yeah. Lead them broke fellas in the past, yeah. Oh yeah. Girl, you had good, but I could give you better. I'll have you thinking about forever. I'm like say, oh, na na na.
Yes, and now we have completed the look. Touching up a little bit of the baby hair, kind of going over the curls because I'm such a perfectionist. Get into those curls. Get into how that hair is not getting caught on that comb. Everything is just so smooth, gliding. The hair is bouncy. Mind you, this hair has been colored, bleached, all of the above. And just look at it. Still bouncing, still flowing, still on point. You see how I slowed that down so y'all can really get into how that hair just still has its luster and its shine going. And look how flat this wig is. You can't even tell that this is a wig. Like, come on. Where else would you shop? It's time to make the switch, join the gang, Hairmisses gang, period.
Put your hands up, put your hands in the air if you're loving tonight. Keep your hands in the air if you're spending the night.